back to the channel. It's me, Alana, and we're going to be watching House of the Dragon. This is episode 2. The first episode, we saw Rhaenyra getting her father to claim her as his next heir, which is kind of a crazy situation because she's a female. And the heir was supposed to go to her uncle said anything were to happen. Her mother had died while giving birth to her brother. That whole situation is so crazy, though, when you think about it. Like, right now in our times, us women are so freaking lucky to have C-sections, because back then they didn't have that mess, and a lot of those ladies ended up dying, and sadly the child ended up dying too. But I'm like, whoo, thank you, Lord, thank you, Lord. Like, that's how I was feeling during that. But yeah, we have this weird kind of rivalry now, because the uncle wants to be the next king, but now we have Rhaenyra being called the next heir. And it's like I feel like it's very complicated, because I know her uncle really cares for her, because he was telling her as to turn around. He was like, turn around. He was putting the necklace on her, which I think is kind of a weird thing. I feel like the way he said, like, his tone was kind of odd to me. Like, it wasn't like, hi, niece, turn around so I can put this necklace on you. He was like, turn around. I don't know. It gave me a little weird vibes, but then again, when you think about it, I believe back in Game of Thrones, I believe they said that the Targaryen family kind of married within their family to keep their bloodline pure or whatever. I forget. But I think that's what they said, but I'm not too sure. I probably have to go back and see. But yeah, that kind of rubbed me wrong. But anyways, we have two family members battling for the throne, and the fact that she's a woman and he's a man is going to be a big thing. But yeah, I'm not going to hold you anymore. Before we get into this reaction, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Take note of the cards that are popping up here every now and then. Follow me on my socials. I am on Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch. There will be a schedule listed down below so you guys can see what videos I have planned to drop to YouTube, Patreon, and when I have streams scheduled for Twitch. I am further along on a lot of the series here on YouTube over on Patreon, so if you guys want to join me over there, you're more than welcome. But if not, there is no pressure. I'm going to love you anyways. But yes, let us go ahead and jump right on into House of the Dragon, episode 2. Let's go.
How is his grace?
I thought you might go to him.
Yeah, and I don't really care for how Hightower, like, basically threw his daughter to the king. Like, ew.
Do hereby name Rhaenyra Targaryen, heir to the Iron Throne.
That's a lot of pressure. What I also like is, like, how they tied in the Game of Thrones to this by talking about winter is coming, even though it happens, you know, 100 years, or close to 200 years later, but still. And I also wonder, will this series take us to where Game of Thrones began, or at least where the Mad King was ruling? Ew, what the hell? That's disgusting. Do crabs actually do that? They didn't do that. Do they do that, do they? Or do they?
Sir Ryan was a strong Lord Commander. He passed in peace, I hope.
Tell you what, they better get some what's that, antibiotic for him.
I want to know what is to be done about my ships and my men, and burn out this crab feeder.
Crab feeder.
7 kingdoms have never entered open war with the free cities. The losses would be incalculable.
I don't think he cared about what none of y'all saying.
Daemon has squatted there for over half a year.
A seat at the king's table does not make you his equal.
Ooh, hey.
I have acted, Corlys. Ships and men are at the ready.
Is she listening in so she can understand how she's supposed to move if the time comes?
You have dragon rights.
Never mind. Oh gosh, girl. Is she allowed to talk?
Send us. It would be a show of force.
At least the princess has a plan.
You shut your face. This between father and daughter.
There's some better use for the princess's talents, Your Grace.
Oh no, you ain't gonna cut me off. I am the heir, sir. I'll punch you in the face.
Posting, Lord Commander.
A fine idea, Your Grace.
Wow. I wondered if I wondered, since she was called the next heir, she probably thought she had a voice, but now it's like a smack in the face. Like, you actually still do not have a voice. Next. Why are you there, Otto Head?
He was the last mounted of 3.
She looking for one in particular.
Beyond capturing poachers.
Sir Kristen Cole.
She gonna pick his, yep, girl, pick his number. Pick his number, shorty.
Sir Arlen Dondarrion knighted me after we raised 2 of the watchtowers along the Burnway.
You my knight.
I choose Sir Kristen Cole.
Let's not be too hasty.
You shut your ass up. I don't like him.
Seaguard, for instance, is the realm's prime defense against reavers.
Why give her a choice?
My father should be defended by a man who's known real combat. Should he not?
Yeah. Asshat. Fuck you. To me, it's like, why even give her a choice if you already have selected ones you want her to gravitate to? He's gonna fall for her, isn't he? Gross.
What if you went to her?
There are times when I would rather face the Black Dread himself
Damn.
than my own daughter of 15. You do not mention our talks to Rhaenyra, do you?
No, Your Grace.
But why you talking to my daddy? That's how I'll take it. Like, why are you over talking to his old ass? Why your daddy sending you? I feel like her dad knows what he's doing.
What if your father were to remarry?
Ooh, I already figured it.
He didn't choose me, he spurned Daemon.
I find this is a way to be with my mother.
What gods are they praying to?
Because I thought you might try. If not for me, then perhaps for them.
Who's them?
What do I say?
Whatever you wish.
She don't know how to pray. Oh, look, she's crying.
I want him to see me as more than his little girl.
That's right.
Mine own father does not know the language of girls either. When I wish to talk with him, I know that I must make the effort.
You know what? I like her. I don't like how her father is kind of like using her as his like little pawn piece. But it seems as though she has a good heart.
I wish to apologize for the tenor at the small council today.
He ain't sorry.
To elude a storm, you can either sail into it or around it. But you must never await its coming.
I'm saying, like, how you do it then?
Join our families.
Huh?
Wed our daughter Lena. Unite the 2 great surviving Valyrian houses.
They're trying to remarry. He has to marry his niece? No, his cousin? But he ain't ready.
You could not ask for a stronger match than Lena.
Which one is Lena? She's not the young one, was it? This seems maybe awkward.
I loved your mother very much.
She knows. And so does she.
As did I. Sir Harold provided a fine field of tawny knights.
Oh?
Oh, I'm loving this fatherly and daughterly talk.
You will make a fine knight of the King's Guard.
Support. I love it, father.
You're young. You will learn.
Oh, she said she didn't want him to think of her as being his young daughter, his small daughter, huh? Is that maggots? Oh, hell no, cut it off.
This is our best chance to save the digit, Your Grace.
Cut that hoe off. I wouldn't even want it. Just take the fucking finger. Nasty. Does that work?
Whom?
Lena.
The Lady Lena. To combine the strength of our houses.
The way he looked over. I feel like he has his. Oh, are they gonna remarry? Or is he gonna marry the? Oh my gosh, I can't even. I know the little girl was small. This is so weird. This is so weird.
I would give you many children so that we might strengthen the royal line and the realm.
Is that what your father told you to say?
Yeah, she ain't gonna sit on her own. Look how little she is. The hell? I know she see what's happening.
I did not ask for a lesson in politics. I asked whether this bothers you.
Lena is your daughter, Princess. Does it bother you?
Ooh.
If you mean to elicit some anger from me, You should know that you're a failing princess.
Ooh.
Your father will remarry. And when that boy comes of age and your father has passed, the men of the realm will expect him to be heir.
Yeah, sadly.
Because that is the order of things.
She knows firsthand.
They denied you, Princess Rhaenys, the queen who never was.
Ooh.
They bent the knee to me and called me heir to the throne.
Do you remind your father's men of that as you carry their cups?
Ooh, exactly. Huh. I like this conversation. Damn.
And your father is no fool.
So is she basically saying her father is already knowing that he's going to have to produce a boy?
A good and kind queen will give comfort to your subjects.
I still don't understand why her ass. I mean, I know her daddy sending her, but it's just weird.
I must admit, I don't know Lena very well.
Why would you? Girl, stop picking at your fingers.
I brought you something.
He's going to choose her. Her father know what he's doing.
Come.
The hand, Your Grace.
Her daddy.
Your Grace, I've called a small council to an emergency session.
Without his daughter in there. Watch, you're doing good. You got this, daughter. Good job. Show a little more skin there, sweetheart. What's that coming out his nose?
It is the pleasure of Daemon Targaryen and rightful heir to the Iron Throne, the title Lady Missaria of Dragonstone.
He named his hoe bag.
The prince has invited you to his wedding, Your Grace. God's been good.
What would you have me do? Send him to the wall?
Yeah.
Scorio dromon Daemon leitas.
Dreamfires. Who's Dreamfire? He is a creep. He took. Oh, he's hell no. Hell no.
My apologies, Your Grace, but I cannot allow it. It's too dangerous. Damon is without limit.
Yo, he is underhanded. He's pissed. He's so mad. And you know what, Rhaenyra? You asked the right question. Ain't nobody asked which egg it was until she said something.
Why do you destroy yourself?
Anxiety.
Will you see the king tonight?
If you wish it.
I hate how the men use the women in their lives, whether it be wives, daughters, or whatever, as pawns. I hate it. Like, you don't understand my soul. Like, ugh. I wonder what's going to happen to him. But I feel like something bad is going to happen. That's kind of pretty, though. Scary pretty. Can something be scary pretty? I think it can be. Look at him.
To relinquish the dragon's egg, disband your army, banish your whore.
He said with so much passion. No.
Sir Kristen Cole, my prince.
Ah, yes, apologies. I couldn't recall.
Perhaps my prince recalls when I knocked him off his horse.
I like you!
Those traditions are for the true-born children of royalty, not for bastards fathered on a common whore.
Yeah. Whore.
To be my wife.
This is an abomination. With every breath you soil your name, your house.
Why she look at him like that? Praxis? That's his, dragon, correct? He like, who picking on my owner? Who about to catch these flames? What the hell? Syrath. Rhaenyra! Like she said, don't bow down to his ass. He got a dragon. I got a dragon too, uncle. Big balls right here. I like her. Oh, she doesn't come to talk peacefully.
Succulent.
Where's Hilari to?
One day, not right now.
If you wish to be restored as heir, you'll need to kill me.
Oh, she has what?
And be done with all this bother.
He doesn't want to kill her. She got the egg back. The bond between her and her uncle, wow, is keeping somewhat Daemon in check. I swear to goodness. Because had he not, maybe he would have just flew off the freaking like wall and just went and flamed everybody. I wonder what's going through his head. Ada, what are you thinking? Talk to me. Is he looking for his second wife?
You announced that we were to be wed?
On the morrow.
She didn't know?
You are Targaryen. You can afford to play your stupid games with the king, but I cannot.
She has brains.
To be liberated.
Liberated? From what?
Fear.
I thought she was in on it. He's thinking about Alicent. And she's going to be visiting him tonight, ain't it?
No, please, Lord Lionel.
Oh, does he know what happened?
You sit upon the highest seat in the realm, Your Grace. Proud men don't like having to look up.
Facts.
What's to miss like?
She is 12.
Exactly. Not soon enough. I mean, he can marry her and just don't deal with her.
The princess has returned from Dragonstone.
Dragonstone?
He didn't know. He didn't know.
You fled King's Landing without a word. And you acted without the crown's leave.
Please don't smack her.
You are my only heir. You could have been killed.
Oh, he's worried about her.
You went to Dragonstone.
And retrieved the egg without bloodshed. A feat I'm not sure Sir Otto could have accomplished alone.
At all. At all. Nope. He wouldn't have.
I sometimes forget how alike you both were.
What, her and her uncle?
I wish I had known better. What to say to you in the aftermath.
Both of you guys are hurting.
To realize that my daughter had so quickly become a woman grown.
She said she wanted him to not look at her as his little daughter.
By marrying again, I may begin to ensure that we are better defended.
Against who?
Whomever may dare to challenge us.
Including your uncle.
You are the king. And so your first duty is to the realm.
So understandable. Wow. I don't know if I would be able to say that. I don't know how I would deal with that. What is he thinking?
I have decided to take a new wife.
Watch it won't be Lena. Watch it be Alicent.
I intend to marry the Lady Alicent Hightower.
I fudging knew it.
This is an absurdity.
It is. I don't know what he was doing. Look how he's looking like, gotcha, bitch. Like, that's how he looked at him. She was like, you're my friend. I confided in you. Now you're gonna be fucking my dad? You don't want to be estranged. They will be.
I've always thought of you and I as having been made from the same cloth.
Damon. Wow, he switched sides.
Did you call me to Driftmark to remind me of my low standing, Lord Corlys, or was there some other reason?
Marry his daughter?
I will speak of my brother as I wish.
But you will not.
You will not.
Wow. He is so complex and I love it. Is he setting him up? What the hell is that? What the heck is that?
He's the firstborn son of the king.
Wow. Wow. Whose dragon is that?
Your father loves you. He chose you for his heir.
Fake ass.
Perhaps there's some better use for the princess's talents.
I don't like him.
Should he not? She's smarter than they think she is, and she's trying to prove it.
I like it. Prove it, girl.
Men would sooner put the realm to the torch than see a woman ascend the Iron Throne.
I mean, it's facts. She's speaking facts, too. But it's sucky. This whole time is sucky.
This is an abomination with every breath you sigh.
She looking high. I did not know she did not know.
She was a good choice to be made heir. They find an understanding, and actually it allows them to talk about.
I feel like all of this was so needed. And then at the end where he names Alicent, I forget how to pronounce her name. Just
where she feels comfortable and not overlooked.
Her dad sent her in on purpose. I don't care what none of you guys say. Wow. You know what? Alicent probably did go into this with good intentions, but I tell you one thing, her father didn't. Her father did not. Alright, you guys, so that was episode 2 of House of the Dragon, and whew, this show, I love good stories, and I feel like this is definitely providing a good story. We have Rhaenyra being the daughter of the king, but she doesn't want to be looked upon as being the young daughter. She wants her father and everybody else around her, to be honest, to see her as a woman. You just named her as heir, and yet you guys are literally not changing her day to day. Still being the cupbearer. Freaking, she can't have a voice. When how do you think a person will feel being named an heir, and then when spoken to get cut off by the hand? The hand, you're the heir, but your daddy's hand says maybe there's something else that she could be doing. Like, what? And I loved how when she got on her dragon and met Daemon, how she literally shut his ass up. I don't really like him that much right now. I feel like Otto is manipulating his daughter, which, I mean, I think all they asses was manipulating their daughters back then. But still, and I feel as though, even though if Alicent was going to see the king with true intentions, I do not feel as though her father did. I feel as though he knows his daughter's heart and he used that to his advantage. Off the top of the dome, it was very smart for Laena to be his wife if they're trying to create a stronger bond, but the age did rub me wrong. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Being 12, marrying this old ass man, like his daughter is older than her. Ew. But I see like how that would probably be better for the overall the realm. I feel like for complications' sake, that would have been an easier choice. Like, you didn't have to mess with her. You just marry her, and then I don't know. Maybe when she gets of age, it's so gross, it's so nasty, you can say that. Then do what you have to do. But I mean, it could just marry her and just be done with it for however long he can kind of like get away with not producing an heir. But now it's like you're marrying Alicent. I already know that's going to be some problems, because now they're going to look at her as, well, she's not true. Well, she's not a Targaryen, or she's not a Valyrian blood. So would her children have more weight for the throne than Rhaenyra? That would be a question. But yes, you guys, I really enjoyed this episode. How did you guys rate this episode compared to the last one? I feel like it's getting better for me. I do feel as though for the craziness, I feel as though the first episode was probably more like, damn. But I feel like we're getting more of story building here. But yes, if you guys like this type of content, like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Take note of the cards that will be popping up here every now and then. Follow me on my socials. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch. There will be a schedule posted down below so you guys can see when I have videos scheduled to post to YouTube, Patreon, and when I have streams scheduled for Twitch. I am further ahead on a lot of the series here on YouTube over on Patreon. So if you guys want to join me over there, you're more than welcome to. But if not, there is no pressure. I'm going to love you anyways. But yes, you guys, thank you so much for watching this episode with me, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.